And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, and we in there. Peace and love to all the gods and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planets. Salute. What's happening, man? What's busting out there, y'all? What y'all doing? Welcomes back to the channels, of course. Welcomes back to the channels. And y'all, after a long day, we are back. Thanks for joining me. You know what I mean? Salutes to you if you have joined me today. You feel me? We have an interesting one here. The Game Show of Death. This is SCP-024. Why did I even say the 0? I shouldn't even say the 0. My apologies. SCP-24. The Game Show of Death. Now, before we even get started, Academates, I hope everybody's doing glorious out there and enjoying some good old photon energies. You know what I mean? Staying hydrated, of course, water, some good water, preferably the cleanest and the freshest you can find. I wonder if this is anything like Squid Games, or like the Gladiators, or Death Race, or should I say Twisted Metal? If you know, you know. Sweet Tooth, still my boy. Still my boy. You know what I'm talking about? I don't condone with the clowns that scare people and all that good stuff. But I rocks with Sweet Tooth. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Twisted Metal. But anyways, Academates, I hope y'all got what you need, because I do. Without further ado, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Bust. I'm just saying, I wonder if it's like Squid Games, because you know that's the most recent.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Boy, stop.
My name is Dr. Miller.
You see what color we with, so you know what you finna get. And then they get you with that, bam. If you know, you know. But yeah, it's finna go there. Yeah, it's about to go there. Let's do this.
And the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-24. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Due to its nature, SCP-24 cannot be moved to a secure location, so security measures must be placed on site. To conceal its location, 5 identical-looking replicas have been erected around SCP-24. A tight security perimeter must be maintained around SCP-24's compound at all times, with separate security teams guarding SCP-24 and its replicas. None of the security teams except for team leaders will be informed of the location of SCP-24. SCP-24 must be secured with magnetically sealed blast doors and reinforced armored walls to prevent unauthorized entry. Under no circumstances can any security or research personnel enter SCP-24. Only D-Class personnel are allowed entry, and strictly for research purposes only. All researchers are to observe and experiment with SCP-24 from the Remote Observation Lab. any
Yeah.
personnel attempting to leave the remote observation lab or enter SCP-24 without prior approval from a Level 4
Let me guess,
researcher
terminated?
must be immediately apprehended, with termination authorized. Should containment
no,
be
you gonna
breached
get the business. You
or
can't be saying
SCP-24's true nature compromised, then the entire compound must be destroyed via specialized demolition charges planted throughout the compound. Description: SCP-24 is an abandoned soundstage that was once owned by... However, SCP-24 has been abandoned since 19...
About Walt
and it is
Disney?
unknown whether its special properties manifested before or after its abandonment. SCP-24 is located in the heart of... and was initially discovered when a group of teenage youths broke into the abandoned compound. The testimony of the lone winner, when she turned herself into the police, was enough to have Foundation assets mobilized to contain SCP-24. Upon entering SCP-24, visitors are immediately greeted by an anonymous announcer who communicates via intercom and is able to hear and comprehend the voices of people within SCP-24. The announcer will inform the contestants that they are about to take part in a game show in which the winners will win fabulous prizes, but it will also warn that the game will be extremely hazardous and that the losers will never leave SCP-24. It is at this point that the announcer presents the choice of whether to stay or leave SCP-24. Contestants who accept will continue to participate in the game, while those who decline are immediately expelled from SCP-24. Contestants that win the game or decline to participate...
And there you have it, people. Key, that's a really huge jewel right there that you should keep with yourself. No matter where you at, what dimension, what paradigm, whatever you perceive. Keep it with you. Contracts. There's certain things that can't be without a contract. An agreement between yourself and such whatever you're dealing with. In this case, they give you a choice. Because whoever it is, they know galactic law is not to infringe on anyone's free will. So you do get a choice in the matter. It's just like when someone presents truth to you, you do have a choice to whether believe it or not. Me personally, I don't just toss things out of the window. I accept all perception, all opinion. I value everybody's opinion, everybody's perspective, simply because it's going to send me back to do research, because somebody may get closer to the thought than I did. And if that's the case, I don't want to kick myself in the ass later by saying woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't really like living in that world, the woulda, coulda, shoulda world. I don't like it. That's why I hardly ever try to deal with regret. So I've done a lot of shadow work, still doing a lot of shadow work, but I've gotten over most of the things that I, regret or regretted, and I just had to change my perspective. I was looking at it the wrong way. But you live and you learn, and you should grow through things, and you should live and learn, and that's what experience is all about, because that's where you get your wisdom from. So I mean, I know I'm all the way over here with it, but I'm just saying, I just take that because it's important to know that even when you're dealing with entities and all that, just like vampires, you know what I'm saying? They can't just come in your house. You have to invite them in. So you get a choice. And certain things know that it can infringe on your free will. Otherwise, man, all the conspiracy theorists of whatever, some of that stuff would have already taken place if they could just do it like that. You feel me? But let's proceed.
participate may never enter SCP-24 again.
Oh, then I paused that on the 333. Somebody look at that. You know what I'm saying? Take the subject matter that I was, you know what I'm saying, just talking about, and then go look at the 333 and see what it means for you.
As entry is denied by an impenetrable invisible barrier. It is then that the contestants are led to the actual game. The style, composition, and appearance of the game always changes in every individual playthrough, but the game is always centered around a long, elaborate obstacle course that the contestants must navigate through. The rules also vary. Some playthroughs may only allow a single winner, while others encourage the creation of teams to win the game. More often than not, the obstacles seen in these games range from incredibly benign to extremely hazardous and life-threatening. As the contestants attempt to negotiate the course, the announcer will continuously update their status and actively participate in the game, often giving advice, conversing with contestants, and adding new rules. As the game progresses, the obstacles become significantly more dangerous and difficult to overcome, and it is not surprising to have the entire pool of contestants succumb to the rigors of the obstacle course. If such an event happens, the announcer will express sadness at the lack of a winner, and SCP-24 will shut down, resetting only when a new batch of contestants enter. Any attempts to break the rules, such as assaulting other contestants and deliberately bypassing obstacles, are met by extreme violence. An announcer will call out the offending contestant, who will be quickly and forcefully ejected from the course by studio guardians. These studio guardians will immediately materialize within SCP-24 when called upon by the announcer and disappear when not needed. The contestant will never be seen again. When a winner is declared, he or she will receive a random grand prize. Any contestants that have survived the course but failed to win are immediately declared losers by the announcer.
Damn.
The lights will switch off, and the winner will immediately appear outside of SCP-24 with his or her prize, while the losers completely disappear. However, the most mysterious aspect of SCP-24 is that after every game, a VHS tape or DVD will appear in the mailbox outside of SCP-24's main entrance. This recording is a complete record of the entire game that was previously played, even though winners have claimed that they had never seen any cameras or recording devices inside SCP-24. Also, more strangely, a live studio audience can be seen in the background cheering on the contestants. Again, winners have claimed not to have seen a live studio audience while inside SCP-24. Addendum 1. So far, the list of...
Look here, I'm gonna say it just like this. With the kind of technologies that these motherfuckers got out here, boy, you understand me? You see my face? Boy, you understand me? The stuff they got, you would have never. But anyways, hey man, you know what, I'm gonna wait.
Prizes awarded to winners has included, but is not limited to, cash prizes, electronics, various consumer goods, cars, collectibles, full paid vacations to various countries. Close examination of these prizes have confirmed that they are completely genuine and possess no unusual abilities or characteristics whatsoever. There appears to be no consistent pattern for what the prizes will be. Addendum 2. In an attempt to track where the losers were taken, GPS locator beacons were planted on subjects D-124 through D-135 when Group D-245 was sent into SCP-24. When the losers were taken away, all signals from the beacons were lost. Whether this is because the beacons were destroyed or because the losers were taken to an area that cannot be located via GPS is currently unknown. Addendum 3. The announcer living within SCP-24 appears to be sentient and aware of events that take place outside of the compound. During the test of Group D523, which consisted only of Dr. The announcer instead engaged in a conversation with Dr. Analysis of the conversations have shown that the majority of the subjects are centered around pop culture and the information distributed through television, implying that SCP-024 is somehow able to access and interpret television signals. Cutting all power and signal lines, as well as removing any potential wireless receiving equipment on SCP-024, does not affect SCP-024 in any way. When it became clear that no other contestants would participate, the announcer kindly asked Dr. to leave SCP-024 and suggested he return with more contestants. Addendum 4. The studio guardians that the announcer uses to enforce the rules may vary in appearance every game, just like the course. If they appear, the guardians will always be dressed in a manner that matches with the theme of the obstacle course. The only common attributes all guardians share are the possession of human appearance, ability to suddenly appear and disappear, superhuman strength, and face-concealing masks or headgear. However, winners have claimed that the guardians have no apparent shape or form inside SCP-024, instead appearing as huge, shadowy figures that engulf the offender. Okay. I think that about does it for today. Thank you all for listening, if indeed you still are,
Indeed.
and you were all dismissed. Goodbye.
Academates. And there you have it. I hope y'all like the video. But let's brush this down for a second. Humor me for a minute. This is Squid Games. Not what they introduced to you. This is the real one. This is the one that they omitted. They omitted stuff in the other one. The one that they publicly. This is the real one. This is what happens in the real one. Now, let's go through a couple things here. This, I don't want to use the term demonic in nature. I want to use the term, this is more extraterrestrial in nature. Because when you put beacons on people and then they just, some entities show up, engulf these people, and then they're gone and they're off world. That's automatic, off world. Another dimension. Pick one. But that's automatic. Now, if that's not the case, then if you want to call them demons, then definitely fallen angels or something. But like I said, they can't infringe on your free will. You have to let them in. And if you choose to play the game and you lose, then you automatically forfeit your life or your spirit or your soul. It's over. That's another, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's over. Now, that's basically what they say, filling your throat. You know what I'm saying? Because when you lose, you gone. And you gone. Gone. And they don't know where you at. So it's some technology, there's some high level technology going on. And most of that could be hologram. And then I know it was, so how can the hologram grip, bruh? It can appear to anybody in there, right? When the hologram shows up, in their perception, they saw some big shadow monster. But in reality, it was really a teleportation device or something. You know what I'm saying? And dude really just vanished. But in order for you to really receive that, they just and had something engulf him. But that could have actually been what happened. You know what I mean? You stepped through this door, you probably stepped into another realm, halfway in, halfway out. So that kind of leaves your spirit or soul vulnerable. You know what I mean? The fact that you proceeded with the game automatically puts you on the chopping block. So that probably enters you into a state of mind where you're actually thinking that you're awake, but you're really asleep. They don't remember seeing anything around them. No audience, no cameras. So just basically a dark room and whatever obstacle course you got to go through. And then people's popping up left and right, just materializing and dematerializing. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely almost, I mean, this sounds like technology, like some really, really, really extremely high level technology that we haven't, well, I ain't gonna say we haven't, but that hasn't been given back to us yet. So it's a lot going on here. So definitely extraterrestrial in nature, definitely some high level technology going on, and definitely sticking to the code of not infringing on your free will, giving you the option to stay or leave. So you know what they say about the cat and curiosity, okay? Okay? So Academates, y'all think about that. Think about it now. You know what I mean? I'm not swaying anything. I'm not pressuring anything. I'm just saying, think about some of this stuff. Let's turn our CTs on. That's critical thinking if you're new. You know what I mean? If you're new here, CT, turn your CT on. That is critical thinking because you have to do this sometimes. Sometimes you could just be watching this and you can hear somebody say something, drop a jewel that you can actually carry into this dimension on this timeline, and you can actually use it to your benefit. You know what I'm saying? To put a piece of a puzzle together for you or whatnot. Which is another reason why I was sent here to do this, to look through these files. So yeah, y'all keep your head on the swivel. Be wary of studios, no matter where you at. Be wary of abandoned buildings. Be wary of abandoned factories. I know a lot of paranormal, because I was covering paranormal videos. And when I first got the channel started, you know what I'm saying, y'all can check those out if you like. You know what I mean? I'm basically putting things together over there. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same thing I'm doing here now. And yeah, I know it's a lot of people that do it. They do the what is it? The paranormal, and then the what's the other one? The Randonautica. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, now, hey, be careful fucking around with this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Do your research. That's why I employ people to do. You know what I'm saying? I implore you to do your due diligence, your research. You know what I mean? Look into these things. You don't have to feed into these things. You do not have to become a practitioner of these things, even if it's outside your religious beliefs, culture, traditions, whatever. It doesn't matter. Knowledge is power. I would rather know than to have not known. To even put it like this, what I said in one of my records is, if I don't need it, there's guaranteed I know somebody that does. So whether it's money, food, you know what I'm saying, wisdom, knowledge, I'm gonna break it off with my crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't need it, I'm pretty sure I know somebody that do. So whether it's money, food, knowledge, I will break it off with my crew. But let's talk about you. You know what I mean? This is what I need y'all to do. Think about these things. Not trying to sway any minds, just thinking about it. Be careful out there, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head on the swivel. Again, don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. Don't let the world drive you crazy. You know what I mean? Don't let them bring you down. Make them come up. If they trying to pull you down there, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, they up to something. You feel me? So you stay up there and let them come up there and let you know what I'm saying? If it's important, if it's that important, they'll come to you. Stay in the green, baby. That's what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We want to stay in the green. You feel me? So, yeah. Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planet. You know what I mean? And we out of here. Peace.